And so you hear that and you're like, well, wait a second.
And I
Yep,
tell,
yep.
I try to tell parents all the time, whenever you guys are going to separate or anything else like that, you need to be communicating. And then on top of communicating, what you really need to do is you really need to start thinking about like every action I take will affect this child. When you walk into
Yeah.
court, did one of you move out of the house? If you did move out of the house, right, it shows that you abandoned that child. And now you're going to have that uphill battle when you get into court. You know, communicating with each other is what starts, hey, how are we going to amicably do this? You know,
So I've heard lots of stories about this, and I think this is probably true to a large extent for my own case as well. A lot of stories where couples will say, or at least one party of the couple will say that they really were not like high conflict. I'm going to use that phrase in air
mhm,
quotes because we can talk about what that actually
yeah.
means later. But they really were not high conflict until the first time they walked into a lawyer's office, or maybe when they walked
Hmm.
into that courtroom. You walk into a lawyer's office or a courtroom and you start reading these statutes, and a lawyer explains to you how this is going to go. And he's like, well, we'll just take Georgia because that's where I am.